A select statement retrieves information from the database. You can use the projection capability in SQL to choose the columns in a table that you want returned by your query. You can choose as few or as many columns of the table as you require. You can use the selection capability in SQL to choose the rows in a table that you want returned by a query. You can use various criteria to restrict the rows that you see. You can also use the join capability in SQL to bring together data that is stored in different tables by creating a link between them. In its simplest form, a select statement must include the following: a select clause, which specifies the columns to be displayed; a from clause, which specifies the table containing the columns listed in the select clause. You may need to modify the way in which data is displayed, perform calculations, or look at what-if scenarios. These are all possible using arithmetic expressions. An arithmetic expression can contain column names, constant numeric values, and the arithmetic operators. When displaying the result of a query, the system normally uses the name of the selected column as the column heading. This heading may not be descriptive and hence may be difficult to understand. You can change a column heading by using a column alias. You specify the alias after the column in the select list using a space as a separator. By default, alias headings appear in uppercase. If the alias contains spaces or special characters, or is case sensitive, enclose the alias in double quotation marks. Let's have an example. So given the employee table, you can choose to specify the column that you want to be displayed. Say, select employee name, salary, from employee. So we have two columns, the employee name and salary. We can perform calculations, say such as suppose we get 10% of salary as the increase, and we also want to display the new salary. So using arithmetic expression, salary plus salary times 0.10 as the new salary. So new salary is the alias from table employee. You run that. There you go. You have employee name, salary, increase, and new salary. To eliminate duplicate rows in the result, you include the distinct keyword in the select clause immediately after the select keyword. The order by clause can be used to sort the rows. If you use the order by clause, it must be the last column of the SQL statement. You can specify an expression or an alias or column position as the sort condition. You can restrict the rows returned from the query by using the where clause. A where clause contains a condition that must be met, and it directly follows the from clause. If the condition is true, the row meeting the condition is returned. In the syntax, where restricts the query to rows that meet a condition. Condition is composed of column names, expressions, constants, and a comparison operator. Now, given the information from the employees table, say we just want to display only the department number. So select department number from employee. And there you go. There are some duplicate values to the department number for the 14 rows selected. So to eliminate duplicate values in the result, you just have to include the keyword distinct. So we have 3 rows that are distinct. Another example, say we want to list the names of all the employees starting with the lowest salary first. So you say select employee name, salary from employee. Order by salary. By default, order is in ascending. So we have employee name, salary in ascending. But supposing we want to list the names of all employees with the highest salary to the lowest. So we need to include the keyword DESC for descending. And here you go. The result displays the salary in descending order from highest to lowest. So we're using distinct keyword, the order by. Now, supposing we want to list the names of all managers from the employee table. So I want to display employee name. For example, say job from employee, where job is equal to manager. So I want to display only those names of employees that are manager. And from our data, we have 3 rows, 3 records that are managers, Jones, Blake, and Clark.